Okay, thank you, JR. New tonight, a Gratiot County man is in custody accused of making firearms and components for guns to make them fully automatic. His arrest comes as the U.S. Justice Department is sounding the alarm about homemade machine gun devices. So, Terry, how is the man making the guns and the parts?
Well, it appears with a 3D printer. This is a Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives investigation, which included undercover buys and a pretty interesting claim by the suspect in the case. 29-year-old Brandon Sharpe faces 3 federal charges, including possession of a machine gun, transferring a firearm in violation of the National Firearms Act, and dealing firearms without a license. This criminal complaint shows the ATF investigation started in April after the Bureau learned Sharpe was privately manufacturing and selling guns and gun parts to make them fully automatic. The complaint states investigators had an informant meet Sharpe at a number of locations in Gratiot County over the next few months where components to make weapons automatic and a privately manufactured gun were purchased. When more buys for additional rifles with parts to make them automatic were discussed, Sharpe reportedly said he had enough to supply a small army. Sharpe was arraigned on the firearm charges and remains in custody. The making and use of 3D printed guns and components has worried law enforcement for years. Just last week, U.S. Deputy Attorney General Lisa Monaco asked the 3D industry to help stop the proliferation of plastic pieces that can turn weapons into machine guns.
I imagine with the things they're printing nowadays, anything's possible.
Terry Moon owns Computer Pro in Thomas Township and recently purchased a 3D printer to make objects for fun or to help his IT business.
I have Glocks and SIGs and so forth, and those have plastic or polymer parts on them.
But the gun owner says he wouldn't use the machine to make a firearm or gun parts.
Would I trust it with firing a weapon? I personally wouldn't. So I would always buy it direct from the manufacturer.
Sharpe is currently in the Clinton County Jail where he faces local charges not connected to this case. I could not reach his attorney for comment.